Alright guys, welcome back to another Ultimate Loadout video. You can tell by the title and the thumbnail, this time we're going to go to Orange, and honestly, I am a huge fan of building Orange Loadouts. I think you don't see them often and they can be super good. And before we get into it, let me tell you about the giveaway for today and this whole month as a whole. It is this combination you see on your screen right now. It's going to be a Black Lamb gut knife in battle scarred with some field tested, low float field tested unhinged gloves. All you have to do to enter is make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from today's video. There's going to be 16 videos, including this. We're going to pick one person from each, throw them onto a wheel at the end of the month, and see who wins the combo. So best of luck, and let's get into it. If you want the best place to buy and sell your CS2 skins, then look no further than today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers users a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for buying and selling Counter-Strike skins, with the benefit of items being much cheaper compared to buying on the Steam community market.
This is the way.
This is the way.
There are no buying fees, selling fees range between 2 to 12%, and there's over 1 million skins available on Skinport at any time. With a great Trustpilot rating, it's the perfect place to start building your loadout, whether you're going for budget gems or picking up some insane skins. They are also the reason we can keep running giveaways to give back to you guys, so make sure you check out Skinport using the links in the description or pinned comment, and let's get back to the video. Now, there will be a call for Omegas, but I'm going away from that. I want a proper orange glove, which is why I've gone for the Specialist Gloves Tiger Strike, which are basically $2,600 at the time of planning this, in factory new, and then we pair it with a Karambit Tiger Tooth, which is just under the $1,100 mark. Now, one thing with orange you may find is the color palettes don't always match up perfectly. It's slightly different shades of orange here, but both have the Tiger Strike markings, which are so nice, and honestly, this is an unbelievably good combo. There is an alternative glove option if you want to, which is the Foundation gloves. Now, I'd say these probably match even less than the Tiger Strikes, which is why I went for the Tiger Strikes, but for the same price, if you want something a little bit different, and I actually quite like these Foundation gloves, then there you go, you're sorted. That's your knife and glove combo out of the way. Let's look through the weapon skins. The Glock of choice is going to be a reactor for under $10 in factory new. This is just a really sweet option for the Orange Loadout. Pretty much the best one you're going to get right now. For the USP, we get a real OG skin. It's going to be the Orion. All these are basically factory new where possible because it's the ultimate loadout. So factory new, $53. It looks insanely good. We actually gave one of these away last month with the Skinport Spotlight. Now, if you're a P2000 enjoyer, I would recommend you go for a Scorpion here. This is just under $5 for factory new. Now, as much as I'd like to go for a Fennec Fox, I feel I would get slaughtered if I didn't pick the Blaze here for the Deagle. Honestly, this Deagle looks so fucking chunky. Like, look at it. $550 for this. I hate how overpriced this is, but it's probably the best option, right? I think AK-47, you look no further than the Asimov here. $190 for factory new. Really clean, really iconic skin. Like, what's not to love here? For the A1S, the Atomic Alloy is going to be the best shot here. It's just under $70 at the time of planning this for factory new, and I think looked the part. You can also probably find this with some old stickers on it with lower overpay because it's an older skin. Now, with Orange Loadouts, you can always expect to see a lot of Asimov. It makes sense here for the M4 A4 as well. It only goes to field tested, so that's the choice here, which is about $130. And then for the op, I'm not going for the boom. I'm not going for some sort of fade. I'm going for the Desert Hydra. This is a top 3 op skin for me. I absolutely love it. Yes, I've gone factory new at $2,500. The reason for that is Battle Scarred is normally like a considerable bit cheaper than factory new. But there's overpay for the black scope. So if you do want the black scope, you're still probably going to be spending $2,500 or maybe a little lower. But you'll be spending overpay and it takes you to that mark. So I'm just going to use that as the guide price. Insane skin. Now, that's like the main 7 skins out of the way, or 8 if you could the P2000. Time for like the next skins that you're probably going to use a bit more often on low buys. We kick it off with an MP9, Setting Sun, just under $10 for factory new. Ticks the box nicely for us here. Now, the MAC-10, you could go with a Last Dive with a more predominantly orange pattern, but I think the heat works quite nicely here for $5.50. Nice consistent, gets a bit of glow. The P250, you could possibly go for like the Mendy. I think I pronounced that correctly, but Splash is going to win out for me here. Super cool skin. I didn't even play CS heavily back at the start of CSGO, but for something like this, skin just sticks in my mind. Really nice. Now, the Tech 9, I'm going to go for a fuel injector. Now, there's many arguments they have over whether this is orange or whether it's yellow, but I'm using it. I don't care. It's better than a safety net, so we're running with it. Now, it would be interesting if Train gets added back in as an active duty map and we get souvenir versions of this Meltdown, but right now it's $31 for factory new, and as always, it wears like shit because it's a FAMAS. Then the Gail has quite a nice option, I must say, with the Orange DD pack. Kind of nuts that it's $43 for factory new, but that's what you're paying for it, and obviously it's pattern based because it's a DD pack. Now, in our lower budget orange videos, we used a battle scarred angry mob, but this time we're going to go factory new for, of course, which is still under $10. Now, our second, I think, the only other field tested skin is going to be the demolitions, because that is the highest, the best condition they come in. And again, just under the $10 mark, but these are like perfectly orange, which is really sweet. SG always has a solid shout here with the Tiger Moth for under $2. Insanely nicely detailed skin and just looks good as well. A little bit more expensive and destined to always get wear on that one spot that you can see. It's the Bengal Tiger, but it's a super cool skin. Now, with it being the ultimate loadout, we do spend stupid money at some points. Like this XM Blaze Orange is $200. I wouldn't say it's worth it, but it's ultimate, so we're running with it. The Abyssal Apparition here for like just under $7 is actually a really nice MP7 skin. I quite like the effect it uses as well. Now, the Dragonfire is an insane scout skin. Honestly, the only thing this is missing is some sort of detailing on the scope. Outside of that, this is insanely cool. Then on the ZZ, we have the Tigress, whichever way you want to pronounce it. It's $1.61. Another skin that I think pattern-wise, it would be really cool to see this pattern on a rifle. We do get another Blaze skin. Thankfully, this one isn't $550. Instead, it's about the $14 mark. It's for the UMP as well. Now, personally, for the MP5, I think a field-tested souvenir Oxide Oasis for like $6 is perfect. But for the ultimate loadout, we're going non-souvenir. We're going factory new. It's almost $350. Because it's used for the trade-ups for the Fennec Fox. Or for one above it. I can't remember. Then the Blaze Orange makes a return again for the Nova. $350. Obviously, don't buy this. But for the ultimate loadout, I have to use it. We have another Heat skin. This one gets a bit better glow, if I'm honest. It's a Mag 7, under $3. Nice and sweet. And if you thought you were getting away without me showing another Asimov, you were wrong. It's going to be a factory new P90 Asimov, just over $30 for this. It is an iconic skin, but I think we've kind of maximized as many places it could be used now. Then if you're a PP Bison enjoyer, we do get the Osiris, $1.20 for this, nice and sweet. I love the sawed-off option because it is a Kraken, and it may be $5 for a sawed-off you don't use too much, but honestly, I would love to see the sawed-off just become a little bit more meta the way the XM has over the last year or so, because there's so many good skins for it. Now, if we were sort of being realistic for a strong, expensive orange loadout, I would say the Negev, you want to use a dev texture. It's under $1, it's sweet. But it's the ultimate loadout, so we're using the Mjolnir, which is just over $2,000 because it's used for trade-ups.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Again, we've got Danny DeVito blasting, let's go. But as I was saying, it's just over the $2,000 mark because it's used for trade-ups to the Mjolnir, and it is an insane skin. But a bit more palatable, we'll say, is going to be the Spectre, because this is under 20 cent in factory new for the M249. And then we have two more skins left to show. It is for the auto snipers. For the Scar 20, it's going to be a Cardiac. It's got a bit of orange on it. It is that like $11.50 mark. And then I actually quite like the G3G whatever skin. It's Orange Crush. Or Orange Crash. It is the Orange Crash, which is just under the 20 cent mark. Now, in total, this loadout would cost you $10,505, which honestly is not the most expensive we've had, and it still looks insane. We know that we've had, like, I think 3 go over the 20k mark, 1 go 35k. So for the ultimate loadout, not too bad, but it is a bit more than the likes of the black and the white that we've done. And I must say, 20% of the cost is on a bloody Negev, so that part you can maybe rethink and go down to 8k. Now, stickers-wise, I know you guys like seeing what the ultimate sticker crafts would be. I've got 5 for you. The first one's going to be a Racing Hollow from Cattle 14. These are $70,000 each. It's insane. They look so good on Aquamarine Revenge, and every time I see crafts on this skin, I just want to buy the skin. Now, I did mention for the Atomic Ally, you can actually find some sticker crafts sometimes, and stuff like old VP stickers is what a lot of people will use along with Fanatics, so keep an eye out for that. These would run you $5,000 each. Now, stickers I do really like are the DreamHack 2014 Hollows. I've gone for the Fanatics here. Obviously, you can see the hollow effect is a mix of like yellow, green, orange, purple, blue, the whole works. But the border and the logo for Fanatic is obviously orange. And they're a bit more reasonable at $350 each. And then toning it back further, Asimovs with any Virtus Pro sticker on an Asimov looks good. But I absolutely love this. The M4 with the foils from Atlanta, it just fills it so nicely. And these are about $100 each as I throw it away. And then my final one for you is actually going to be the Copenhagen Flames stickers from the Stockholm Major. Obviously, Copenhagen Flames no longer exist. The prices went up a little bit, but they're still $10 for a sticker and look pretty damn good. Now, that's going to round us off for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know looking at the Ultimate Loadouts is always kind of fun because it's like, how much would you actually have to spend? And sometimes like this, It is insane. So there you go. Just a reminder, the knife and glove you saw at the start of the video, the unhinged and the black laminate, they're the giveaway for May. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from today's video to enter that. And make sure you check out Skinport. Thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. You can find all the links down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.